Damn it.
Oh, right, okay, I read that wrong. No wonder. Right, okay. Find a treat for the unicorn. Right.
Roach likes carrots. Maybe Unicorn will too.
This is an outrage! An outrage, I tell you!
It's against the rules.
Roach won't eat bread either, except if it's stale.
Okay, so inventory. So where's my carrot? Oh, it's already on me. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I've got a bit of a problem is that I can't remember how I... Okay, I've got them out, but how do I actually... I can't remember. Oh dear, it's been a while since I've played it, and I can't remember how to put them away and things. Oh, of course, you do it like that, don't you? Right, okay, yeah. No, I can't think I'd put them away. It's taking too long walking like this. Oh, I really can't remember. Oh, RB. There we go. That's better. Yeah.
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself.
Almost had it.
Do I come too close or not? Come on.
What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot?
That's better.
Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Women love tears, men
Okay. Go and get this golden fish from the pond.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Let's go.
Okay, it's underwater.
places?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure.
No. Coffee. Ah, what's this one? There's more over there. We're gonna get some air.
Come on, good man.
Ah. Look, I found it, right? Yes, there we go. Ah.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the
Tangled up.
moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game.
Disgraceful.
Where did I leave the horse? I didn't remember which way I come from. But I'll go this way anyway. Oh, the horse was over here anyway, so that's alright. Which way?
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for
Oops.
diversion?
But your eyes.
No,
Unbelievable.
I wish only. Forgive my wife, your grace.
If you please, your grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Oh, wait. Did he say something? What did it say at the beginning? Oh dear, okay, was it just based on what she said?
Is it about someplace really cramped, uncomfortable?
Because it mentions groans and a mouse? No, false hints, I think. Meant to lead us astray. Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. The
Oh, right,
mouse.
okay. It didn't really matter what I
Starting
chose.
with Head's heart cheese. Wyatt's greenhouse.
Pretty clever.
Oh,
But
I could have
sounds
got it
to
right.
me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
Oh, too late.
What the butch?
What was that?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
Okay. It's been a while since I've had a battle, so it's been Right, let's I've got some vampire oil. There you go. Oh dear. What I should be doing is put the phone on. Take a potion. Oh dear, and put Thunderbolt on. Bolt on. Say I'm a little rusty on this, so I may well die. Oh, like I just did. Assuming maybe you have to die because the fact there's a cutscene right now.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself! No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Oh, it's interesting. His name rings a bell, but I don't remember. I don't know if I've read when it is in the books. We're getting through them, but I haven't got through majority yet. So. Go with that.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. one they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Okay.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
That's cool.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Let's see, can I meditate now? I can, because I need to regenerate my potions. See if there's anything around before we head off. Potion.
We must allow.
There's another entrance to this place, doesn't look like it.
Witcher. Slithering slick by the... Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Let's give him 5.
And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
dearest?
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Let's have a quick look now, shall we?
One clever sort claimed to be a
Just have a look at something. Those new trousers, were they any good? Nah. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that was my ones, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll go with them. Needs to know. Although I do like the red colour on the other ones. What is with the floor here? Never used to see it do any of that before. I mean, I never played this part of the game because obviously it's DLC. And it's still reasonably at the beginning. I've just seen the ground kind of like rotate. I don't know if that's a glitch just at that part because it's not doing it there. Weird. Maybe it's a problem with like the new textures. Maybe that was a new texture put there for the 4K.
I say, is that Barrett? Barrett of Rivia? My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me. South in all my fame.
Oh, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes, from which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap, but he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
Let's go see if we
Rarely
can
am I
haggle with
wont to
the
turn down
reward.
a damsel in distress, even less so when there's a prize involved.
Ah, naturally. Why, you, sir, are no knight-errant, but a guildsman, an expert. How much would you need?
Oh, let's try for... He's quite desperate. Let's go for 400.
Master, forgive me,
Oh,
but you ask
no.
much too much.
Let's try 350 then. 340.
Yes,
No,
that amount
should have
I'm
been
prepared to
350.
pay.
That's nice, isn't it? Though? You know, desperate to get your loved one back, but don't want to pay the
Do
extra
my
60.
damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Groturi has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well-founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Wine by the bell.
Oh, I didn't want to do that one. I must have accidentally accepted. Well, tracked it now. I don't want to do that. Switch a contract. Secondary quests. Main quests. Secondary. There you go.
Drink up while you're young, toy.
Oops. What happens when I'm not looking at the screen? Another quest up here. Oh, it's up higher. Locked, so it's not there. Oops. How do we go? Not in there. Oh, there we go. It's stairs, I can't see. Better. Sure why it's so dark in there.
Why doesn't someone do
Live
something?
to spite others.
I'll have to look at changing the
What's
brightness
this
on that.
about?
The notice, is that it?
Are you a witcher, master?
I am. Don't think I've seen your notice, though.
Not to fret. I shall tell you, and perhaps you'd care to help. Not free of charge, naturally.
Oh wait, these
The
aren't
thing
new.
at the city
Well, of
centre.
course, yellow ones are new quests, aren't
That's
they? These
my
are
grief.
following on from the ones already started.
Screaming and clattering fill the air at night. A man can't get a lick of sleep. It all began on the day of Saint Zotam's remembrance. I recall it precisely. I took the matter up with the Ducal Guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night, I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then wag! Thud! As if another bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean. How much will I get for this?
How much would you like? What?
Oh no.
Much too much.
Worth a try.
Agreed.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, master.
Long live Toussaint! Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and rose.
A few coppers for bread, please, sir.
Right, well, let me save it. I think I will resume this on my next playthrough. Not next playthrough, sorry, next session. So we shall leave it there. So thanks very much for watching. Sorry to say, it's been a bit of me getting used to things at the minute. It's been a fair few months since I played this, so I'm just getting back into the swing of things. But anyway, I will be back with some more Witcher, hopefully very soon. So thanks again, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.